Enjoy today. Went around the Swambanath mountain and then Bauta. People must be surprised. A lot of us going around the stupa. You normally, that many tourists, I'm not sure, come at the same time. But yeah, must be quite surprised. Yeah. We didn't have this program. We didn't have this program before. With every course from the beginning, we didn't have for a long time. Only the last few years started. How many years? 4 or 5 years we started. Only 4 or 5 years started. I thought, it's an incredible holy place. Unbelievable, unbelievable. You don't have it in the West. Like that, this, yeah, unbelievable, unbelievable. So, as West, some people who come here, they won't be able to come back again. Not even Nepal. This will be last one for some people. Go from this world and I don't know six realms. There. One of them you have to reborn. So some people like that. Yeah, so, and then you see, Neva City is a holy place, incredible. There are many, you see, ancient, the Buddhas and then other enlightenment yogis, deities, holy places. So, at least these two, you can see, go around and pray. Do prostrations and so the unbelievable merit, purification and quiet merit, unbelievable. Only makes more sure to achieve enlightenment. And you see, I make connection. The prayers become very powerful when you pray there. And so with the power of the holy object, I think. So fortunate, unbelievable fortunate. So many years we did have a drawing course, but people only you see from here, but never go there, Swambanath, and they never go around, and then fly straight from here. From the airport to back to your country. So it's kind of very sad. You come all the way, but you didn't see these incredible holy places. You don't see them. Go back, go back, then not sure you can come back. So not everybody have chance. Not everybody has chance, opportunity. So. It's very, very sad. So many people come from very far to see this whole object and things like that. So first I explain this one, okay? So Gajati. One Geshe thought, he interpreted the 10 fingers means 10 virtue. So put together. So anyway, you see, so they have thumb inside the offering a jewel, okay? Not empty hand. But Jebje Kunalamaram, but the great Bodhisattva who gave extensive commentary on bodhisattva traditions, said, this is he told us, this is namaste. This, empty. Namaste. Okay, so they process this one here. The offering jewel, like Genesis, you know, the offering jewel, which you're going to do. So, so you see, this what it signifies holding entire Buddhism to two bases, the basis, true truth, the conventional truth, the absolute truth. Yeah. So the two, see, and then two paths, method wisdom, path to enlightenment, the method wisdom method. Then two goals for to be achieved. So this, the emptiness signifies Dharmakaya, Buddha's holy mind. The holy mind is the ultimate nature of the Buddha's holy mind, Buddha. Dharmakaya. Then this one, these two arms around this one, Rupakaya, Buddha's holy body. So it contains whole entire Buddhism. The two base, two truth and two paths, method wisdom. Then two goals, what to be achieved. So, as yes, it's refuge practice. So when we see any pictures or statues, stupa, the mental, so anything you see, then do like this. Prostrate, So what great cause? First time, I mean, there's the 8 benefits it has. 8 benefits. So you've gone through? Not yet. Huh?
I haven't gone through in such detail.
Yeah. So 8 benefits. It has 10 benefits. Also, 10 benefits, but I don't remember all the 10. So, it's normal aspect, sometimes 10, but 8 benefits. So sound, so perfect body, so sound. So it will cause that. So you need that to practice dharma. And particularly to practice tantra. Mahayana tantra, who's sent benefit for others and everything, so you need perfect body. So the Lama Atishala, there are many other great pundits, great holy beings in the past. They were born to the king, and they have a beautiful, perfect body. So that, even you are born human being, but very sick or unhealthy, not like that. So sang, koryo. So all this is to practice dharma. Susang, koryo is a perfect surrounding people. Perfect surrounding people. To help you, see, to succeed your wishes to practice dharma. So perfect surrounding people to help you. Susang, koryo. Sudin. Then third one is able to live in pure morality. Able to live in pure morality. Third one. So without pure morality, you see, then you want to achieve perfect meditation. That you have to know that. But people talk meditation, but they don't talk morality. You see, that's missing. What makes meditation perfect? So, like Shine Kama Abad, which is 9 stages, where you overcome the gross singing thought, subtle singing thought, and the gross attachment, the scanning thought, and the gross and subtle one. Then you can do perfect meditation, or otherwise you can't do perfect meditation. Even able to concentrate on the object, but still there's there's a gross singing thought or subtle singing thought and things like that. Or the subtle, the attachments can thoughts. So there's also mistakes with the meditation. So this is not perfect meditation. So you have to achieve that, not easy. To achieve that, everybody who interested in, I want to Shine, not everybody achieves Shine, no. Only those who have created pure morality and Dojung Chokse is desire, very, very small desire, content mind. So then you see, then you can do meditation better. A small desire, content mind. So less distraction. So that, less distraction. So Dojung Chokse. So yeah, so lots of merit, you see. Morality. You need pure morality to achieve the perfect meditation, samadhi, kama abhati meditation. So, like that. Then pure morality, you see? The great cause for that. Without the perfect meditation, samadhi, then is a third one is a the first one is heart training of the concentration. Heart training means on the basis of refuge, reliance Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. So with that, then keeping precepts, morality pure, and then on that heart training or meditation, then with the refuge, then perfect meditation. On the basis of that, then third, higher training of wisdom, higher seeing. So as I mentioned, the experience of Refuge experience of body mind, meditation on emptiness is on the combined on the basis of the samadhi achievement. Come up and so like that. You see, that doesn't happen. Like that. Then if that doesn't happen, those three doesn't happen, then you have no way to achieve exalted path, palam, the directly perceiving emptiness. You have no opportunity for that, and then you can't cease the delusion, you can't see the seed of delusion karma. And if you can't see that, then there's no way to be free from delusion karma. So there's no way to be free from suffering of samsara. So 6 realm sufferings, no? No way to be free forever. Forever. Oh, you have no freedom. We can't do that. So we can't be free from samsara. Oh, so this is without talking about enlightenment for sentient beings. So, yeah, pure morality. So means, you see, not just for, of course, people who don't have a capability of mind, bodhichitta, compassion to sentient beings, and then think of your own development to achieve a blissful state of peace for yourself, nirvana for yourself. So, like the practitioner of less difficult path, so like that, you see. Who doesn't have karma, who doesn't have merit, so like that. Correct. So actually it means, you understand by studying Lamrim, by listening Lamrim. Now that we are training, morality, training concentration, training wisdom. So you see, big ways. So you do this, but you see, you do this not for yourself, it's for numberless helpings. Numberless helpings with most unlimited suffering. Or that to be free from oceans of samsara suffering and to bring Buddhahood, to bring peerless happiness, Buddhahood, total cessation, obscuration, completion, realization. Oh, for that, you practice this for that. Oh, all of that, you see? Now you understand. The big reason, not just for yourself. Even for yourself, yes, you need that three. And the biggest one, numberless helpings. Unable suffering now, all that you see, you can do that. And then numberless hunger ghosts, who suffer most unbelievable hunger thirst. Even 10,000 years could not find a spoon of food out. So they to free them from oceans of samsara, bring to enlightenment. You practice this to help with them. Then you practice this to help for numberless animals. For everyone, every ant, every mosquito, every fish, every chicken, every goat that you eat, So everyone. So every single citizen, to free them from oceans of samsara, bring to enlightenment. Buddha, you practice this. You dedicate your life. Well, that's, you see, that's, yes. Of course, lay people, by taking precepts, yes, you can dedicate like that. Also, monks and nuns, that's how you dedicate your life to numberless sentient beings. So you see, you give your life. You practice this for them, numberless animals. It's in the world. Every day, I'm sure, must be billion, zillion, trillion animals eat in the world. How many hotels, how many restaurants? You see, how many hotels, so many people come every day to eat food in them. So many restaurants, so many hotels. Billion, zillion, trillion. Chicken sound. chickens culture, chickens majority, and then another goats and the animals. Papa. Do you understand? That many human beings every day get killed. Then maybe there's a little, there's some, ambitions or, and that's a little bit upsetting. No, only people, only number of the people, but animal, never counts. But it's exactly some want. They also want happiness, do not want suffering, just like yourself. Exactly the same. So they are powerless, not like human beings. And even many human beings don't have power. But this animal, exactly the same, no power. Nothing they can do. So human beings so much control power over them. Total enjoyment, like napkin paper, the napkin paper, toilet paper, napkin paper, you can use anything, you can do anything, so like that. They use. That's the reality that people, all people do not know, the animal suffers. Many people do not know. So like that, no power. So, and many people do not know. Even they see the animal scared or animal scared or whatever. People don't notice, doesn't understand. They don't understand. You see, like the human being shows their own suffering. Anyway, that's amazing. How do I say? They're numberless human beings, numberless Sura beings, Asura beings. They are numberless universe, universe. So you are practicing these three things to every human being, to every Sura, every Absolute. So it's like, the attitude is supposed to be like you're doing this for the next person who's sitting in front of you, person who's sitting backside of you, person who's sitting there. And from there to every sentient being, nobody is left out. Nobody is left out. Every suffering being, every obscure suffering symptom. So you're doing this for them. That's the big way of thinking. Not just only caught to one person or the person thinks this. No, this you think everyone can benefit. So actually part of yourself to double your mind, not just for you, okay, for every sentient beings, double your mind. To achieving that way, every sentient beings. Like that. You see, the big ways like that. The Hmong, Nam, that's supposed to think like that. So keeping precepts and all that, you see, the courage. No matter how difficult life you're going through, but that's the attitude to benefit to everybody. Then you can then this way you can overcome the hardships, difficulties, like that, to practice dharma. So anyway, so without the morality, there's no realization. There's no enlightenment. There's no cessation of suffering, nirvana. There's no great nirvana, full enlightenment, peerless happiness. So like that. Then next one, devotion. devotion, so devotion. Without devotion, then no attainment, no success of meditation, no attainment in the realization path without devotion. So there's Java in Saba, who achieved monk, who achieved Buddhahood, who achieved Vindified state Vajradhara in a brief lifetime or degenerate time, as far as Song Rinpoche says, one of my guru, comfortably. Also, so as he mentioned this, Dona Nyamdo Chechung Kang Jang. In short, whatever realization you achieve, great or small, Teba Chechung Gombe Tuimes is due to the devotion, great devotion or small devotion behind. Teba is due to that. Whether you have a great devotion or small devotion. Teba Chechung Gombe Tuimes, to embarrass. Therefore, then he explains the practice. Mundu June, Chenten Lamala, Yunden Samchi, Jude Medavi, Damading, to the Zembatan, Tamdadan, Kemet touching shores. Oh, it's a very important quotation to remember, to be able to remember normally. So, therefore, the Guru, Mundujune, Tsendela Mala, Gurus, the qualified Gurus from whom you get realizations. And then something, Junde Metavis, keep Damading, keep this instruction in the heart, in the midst of the practice, the hard practice. Looking at Guru, the qualified Guru, looking at the Guru, the qualified Guru from whom one receives realization, then look at the quality side, not look at the negative side. And then something, think of the qualities, not look at the negative side. And then something, so may I able to complete this tamja, this promise to do this. may able to complete. Means sometimes you practice, sometimes you don't care, not like that. Always same. Always same. Develop better with that. So then only look at call side. No, not think of the mistake side. You don't think it. You don't project. You don't think mistake. Only quality. Also that. No, then from there, then you achieve enlightenment. From there, that's the main cause. From there, then you achieve enlightenment. From that, then the came touch is also very important. Who achieved Buddhahood in a brief lifetime, recent time. Jawa insawa. So that if you desire to achieve enlightenment, help free the numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering and bring to enlightenment, Buddhahood. If you want to that, then you have to practice this one. Then you have to practice Guru Yoga, Guru correctly following words of friend. But if you want to stay in samsara, suffering, in suffering 60 realms continuously, if you want to that, then that's your choice. That's if you want to live in the suffering, that's your choice. It's also like that. Somebody wants to live in the fire, choice. It's choice. So like that. So if you want the enlightenment, then this is what you practice. You have to know that. So start from here. So that's what makes you to enlightenment. That's what the main cause is this. So that. So you see here talks about whether you have great realization, small realization, depends on how much devotion you have. Great devotion, small devotion. Something like that. So therefore, this great cause for devotion. Then see, not just doing like this. Anyway, no. But whole object uses stupa. I mean, Buddha Dharma Sangha, but statues, stupa, sculpture, picture, or like drawing, or statues, stupa, drawing. So relating to the whole object, then this being prostration. Otherwise, no. I'm not talking about benefits of that. I'm talking benefits of doing this to the whole object. You can do mosquitoes like this. You can do the ants like this. You see, you can do chickens and fish. Hindus, even the cow, buffalo, in the road, they don't bother, but they worship cows. Cow, buffalo. So rocks, trees like this. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about holy objects. So the brave, courage mind, able to help many people, able to lead, to enlightenment, to nirvana, able to lead to happiness, no wrong path. Able to lead, able to help with people, courage. Courage mind. So this, and then that's one, Hamidi. Then you get reborn not Lord, you get born human being or deva. What the Hamite? Palanto, then you achieve the Arya path, why wisdom directly perceives emptiness, exalted path. Where you see the seed of delusion karma. So, it is, so that benefit you get by doing this to the whole object. Then you can do it. Then it's Buddhahood. It's Buddhahood on the last eight one. So then there's 10 benefits, more or less similar time. So usually I explain to the people, you see, that in a temple, when you go pilgrimage or the temple, or there are thousands, or there's millions, or there's billions holy objects, paintings and tangas and statues, full, billions of. So, of course, it might take many days. You're going to prostrate to each one, So if you're in the gompa, so you're standing. So think you see, motivation, general bodhichitta, to free from samsara, yourself to see. Yes, to not be lost, then free from samsara. Then not wrong that, to free. To free the numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara and bring to Buddhahood. Therefore, I must achieve Buddhahood. Then I'm going to prostrate. Think of that. That's whether you're doing long prostration or whether you're doing just this. So then you see, therefore I'm going to prostrate to all the whole objects here. Then you think, all these whole objects, how many million, billion, or how much that, all the whole objects, who is so the meditation, say, for example, I think myself, my root guru, or his own dharma, you see. So all these whole objects, you think, who's my root guru? So manifest them in you manifest them in the statue paintings, also the whole object like this, manifest to free me from samsara and to bring me to Buddhahood. To free me from samsara and to bring me to Buddhahood, and they say, it's on example, religion myself, some manifested. Similar root guru, manifested in all these holy objects. So with that mindfulness, then you do like this, the process. You process, not closing eye. You open the eye, then you go around this. You go turn around like this. Like that. Then you see, within that minute, you finish prostration. This, you created how many million holy objects there, paintings or statues, scripture, whatever. You created cause, 1 billion cause of enlightenment, 1 million cause of enlightenment. depending on how many holy objects inside the gompa. So you create that many cause of enlightenment, billion or million warrior. See, just didn't take, just within a minute, like this. So you don't close the eye. We will not know this. You open the eye, look at him, look at the holy objects. Or you move your feet, go around. Then you see. Oh, you see, all like that. For example, when you go temples, look like that. So generally, anyway, you see this 8 benefits I explain now, you create million times. You create billion times. There's a billion holy objects inside the gompa. So that you have to understand. Then you are the most lucky person. See, by coming in the gompa, the whole, then unbelievable merit collected. So what is that? So for example, if you see from here, you see bodhisattva. So every time you see, you do like this. Then may all sentient beings, by your sense too, may all sentient beings achieve dharmakaya. Achieve dharmakaya soon. Should pray like that. May all sentient beings achieve dharmakaya. All the prayer. That's so good. So not only that, but I mean this too. So anyway, Buddha, you must know this. Buddha told to bodhisattva, Mepamba is undefeatable. That Tamsemo, Tamse is a Brahman, I think. Tamsemo is a female, the lady. Tamsemo is a female. Brahman female, her name is Pandema, glorified one, Pandema. She made Buddha, she sprinkled sandalwood flower, not flower, sorry, sandalwood powder over the Buddha's feet. Over the Buddha's feet, she sprinkled offering sandalwood powder. So then Buddha predicted the result of that she won't be reborn in the lower realms for 80 million eons. 800 million eons, she won't be reborn in the lower realms. And 800 million and 40 million. 40 or 4 million, I think something like that. I don't remember the 4 or 40 million, but 80 million, 800 million eons won't be reborn in the lower realms. Buddha predicted to her. Buddha predicted. So asked the Bodhisattva Mipamba, did you see this lady, Brahman lady, Pandema, sprinkled powder of sandalwood on the Buddha's feet? Oh, do you see? Then Buddha said, she created karma to not be reborn in the lower realm for that many eons, 800 million eons and 40 million eons, I think. So this what Buddha preached just by offering the powder of the sandalwood powder. Now you have first you understand what the Buddha explained, karma. That means you offer one bowl of water to Buddha. One bowl of water to Buddha. Even you don't visualize nectar, just water to Buddha. Same benefit you get. That's so important to understand. Don't forget this. To make your life meaningful, to be able to offer, to be able to benefit, especially like bodhisattvas, to sentient beings, to numberless sentient beings, to benefit, to free them from oceans of suffering, and to bring to Buddhahood, to benefit. Then you can do. You see, the capacity, you are developing your potential, your mind. You understand? How to develop potential of your mind to enlighten, to Buddhahood. So you have to know. See, even you haven't actualized path, but how to do it, you have to know that. How to call it merit. So like that. So if you offer one bowl of water, or offer incense, or whatever offering, cloth to the tangas, you see, that's offering dress, they're going around, or offering dress, bucket, just any offering. The benefit is like that. So now you see, you meet Buddha and make any offering. Yes, you get that much merit. But you see, now with the holy object, make an offering, exactly same. I don't know the quotation by heart, but Buddha said, now you are making offering to me. In the future, make an offering to the statues, stupas, all the exactly same. Sorry, I don't remember the quotation, but that's what Buddha said himself. Now you are making offering to me, and in the future, make an offering to statues, exactly same amount of merit. You have to understand. You have to keep that in mind. That's exactly same. So therefore, we are so fortunate. This time, rely upon understanding Buddha Dharma Sangha, rely upon Buddha Dharma Sangha. Then you see, doing all this, offerings and all this, and each time we create karma like this. Wow. It's an offering, you see, like that. Offering. So the purpose of offering divine dress, robes, or whatever, like that, is it? Tangas, the bracket around is my guru told me that is offering dress, divine dress. Is that for picture or drawing, say? But then you can see now you can see your life. Because we're open mind to the Buddha Dharma. So like it. So fortunate. You have a unbelievable, well, every day, every night, unbelievable, most unbelievable opportunity to call it marriage. I mean, unbelievable marriage, not just marriage, but cause of happiness, enlightenment all the time. Cause of even enlightenment, day and night, So that's, so many practice, You have an opportunity, like that, you see. Lama Chen. I'm saying Lama Chen is something that you can't, something that you beyond from your concept or something. Unimaginable. Then I say Lama Chen, may the Guru understand it. So the expression. So something can't stand what is suffering, what is happiness. So there's the expression, Lama Chen. So anyway, that's Baba. Then you can see now how you are so fortunate. As I say, Buddhist and you don't notice much how it's important. It's like trip. They trip. They consider Buddhism a trip. And then one time Hindu trip, then one time this is trip. Then it's like that. It's like it's like tasting food. It's like in the restaurant tasting food. Kind of in the shop tasting food. It's like, anyway, so you understand? So you're so fortunate. Open the mind towards Buddha and Sangha. Lama Chen. All like that. You have freedom. You have freedom. Unbelievable freedom. I become Buddha. I have to learn this, I have to do this, I have to do that. Then you don't, you feel tired. Then kind of no interest in life, and I'm better to die or something. You have to understand. If you understand benefits of practice, I'm like this. Then you can realize you are so lucky. No time in the mind to think I'm useless, I'm this and that. No time to depress. No time for depression. No time for depression. Understand? In the millions, billions of people in the West depressed. Now here, you're opening the mind towards Buddha. Now, no time for depression. And you practice a good heart. You practice a good heart towards others. You see, then devotion, but you practice a good heart towards others. That bodhisattva, if you are alone on a mountain, Himalaya mountain, whatever mountain, if you are alone, nobody, bodhisattvas taking care of you, looking after you. When you die, they will guide you. You don't have to worry about it. So if you take a sentiment, if you practice a good heart with the sentiment, everyday life, you practice a good heart with sentiments, insects, people, and whatever help they need, you can help. Or they do that. I think even you don't have a devotion to Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, but you see the other one, you have a compassion, you have a help the sentiments. Insects, human beings, you have all that. I think when you die, that's what pleases most Bodhisattvas. So when you die, they will guide you. Numberless Bodhisattvas guide you. So, and whatever you pray has much power. with a good heart. So therefore, there's no place in your mind for depression. That's all I want to say. So the I want to say this, bring this, I didn't end up for certain finish, I brought twice. So anyway, I explained to you your happiness from beginning, but now future happiness up to enlightenment. Everything you see by kindness, or every helping, every hungry, every animal, every human being, every sura being, every asura being, every intimate being, everything. And so also Buddha came from them, Dharma came from them, Sangha came from them. By taking Refuge with the Dharma Sangha, you are free from some lorddoms, you are free from samsara. Not only that, you are free from the even Lord Nirvana, the achieve great Nirvana. So, sentient beings. Then you are able to free sentient beings from oceans of samsara suffering and bring to Buddhahood. By taking Refuge with Dharma. Also, Buddha Dharma Sangha came from where? From sentient beings. Buddha, so Dharma, no question. Sangha, no question. Came from sentient beings. Every sentient being. If there's one insect, mosquito, and all numberless Buddha Dharma Sangha came from there. They always refuge came from there. So every single sentient beings are most precious for you, most precious, most kind, most dear, and you are wish fulfilling. You are wish fulfilling. Everyone, you are wish fulfilling. So therefore, in our life, you see, even small help, pleasure, you can offer them. So rescue, even insects, they attacked by ants or some other, not dead, and as much as you can help, save, rescue, that, or fall in the fire, fall in the water, having difficult throat, you save them. So whatever you can do around, even insects and animals, then the kasure, kasure. One example, sorry, I shouldn't say that, but because in India, when you travel in the by car, so in the road you see many chickens, they piled up. Then right at the same place you kill them. You see many. So then you see the difficult chicken is difficult to keep. Even you buy, but you see, then they eat all day long. If you liberate it from the field, they eat all day long worms, you see. So in the past, on the material land, we build houses, cement floor, and then roof. Then you see, when we feed the grains, so some chicken, normal, and then so for chickens, you see, like that. So you have to. So therefore, really, so kind of, that. So I thought in South India to buy a big land and then build a house, cement floor, maybe some dirt need, or in that inside then put trees, not growing, but put trees so they can stay on top of trees or something. House, then you see a roof, the ceiling, there's Namjalma mantra put as a cover. So those chickens were there in the house, you see, where there's Namjalma covered the ceiling. So they always purify their mind, negative karma. So if they die, they don't get reborn or back from where they came. They don't get. They get higher. But so then the other one is Ompema Ushin Jipema Lungbe. This mantra you usually put above the door. So when anybody, even mosquitoes or people, anybody who come go, each time purify 1,000 year negative karma. So you put the ceiling, the mantra, by writing big, and so you completely cover. So they always get purified. The chickens who are down there moving around. They may not another one, I'm sure. So to do that, to help them, and then maybe I'm not sure, maybe 1,000 chickens something. Somewhere you help, then even you can't buy the road, liberate. Can't do, but one place you do that at least, then that's good. So I thought like that. So some help the chickens. So found one monk who has known as that he has a good heart. People know he's known by people that it's a good heart. So he did accept to look after the chicken. So it has a lot of smell and all that things, of course, it's not easy. Then you play mantra, morning time, play speaker, through speaker, I record the mantras, different mantras. So, different mantras, so see it, which purifies the nikrama, and then their life goes towards the enlightenment. So I play the different prayer, 3 pins apart, and different prayers. So through a speaker, you play the morning, then maybe before 12 o'clock or something, then 2, 3 o'clock or something, then evening time, late in the evening, then around sunset or something. So if possible 4 times or 3 times, you play the mantras through the speaker to purify, to plant seed of enlightenment, so bring to enlightenment, so like that, you see. So at the moment we are trying to buy land, things like that. So during that discussion, so example, how to have the chickens. This sorry. And then and we have in Washington, many years ago, backside the house, I saw ants nest. So I have a text how to make charity for the ants. And I have a text. But anyway, blessed water and I think money pills, his own dharmas, blessed money pills, and so blessed. So usually they're sent to Tibet and people in prison and so. So they mixed powder, you see. Then I recite many mantras. So then samba mixed to a little bit butter and then made powder mixed, and then put a little bit of sprinkle over the ants nest and make charity for them. So then later later the monk, there were 2 monks who have been living, doing many multiple offerings, 3 big rooms upstairs, many big multiple offerings, many. So and then there's also many light offerings and downstairs. So the outside there's a medicine Buddha statue from Indonesia, made in Indonesia, volcano stone. So then the trees, there are flowers, you know. Then there's Amitabha Buddha from Vietnam, made in Vietnam. But the eyes, I sent drawing, painting, how to do. But they're so used of their own art, the eyes, not, you see, with text to explain everything. So, yeah, but exactly. So, an ex-monk, Kopan, who accomplished the art, Tibetan art learning, so dharma. So anyway, he fixed and painted very well. So, yeah, Amitabha Buddha, the stone, made of this white stone, what's it called? Marble stone, yeah. So it's hardships, so difficult to bring, transport, trucks. But anyway, we got there. So planted trees, flowers. So people, they can come there, sit and relax and receive, to plant seed of enlightenment, and so that purified the declare. So anyway, so we do, well, I did 2 times celebration, and then make a delicious food for the people who come there, or the village, and anybody can come. So then the second time, then at the end it was possible to offer dance, children or anybody, offer dance, whatever they, to the Buddha, that day to the Buddha. So they make, the idea is to make connection to Buddha. So children or any different people. But in the second time, when the Sherpas came, they did dance at the end. So that I saw people enjoy the food. I made Tibetan food, and not I make, but I ordered. So monk, there's no Gunzang, he died by cancer, I think 2 years ago. 2 years ago. He met one before. It became good. Then he met on the actual day. So the people enjoy so much. So one lady came. She lives a little bit far. Owner of one one couple of students. So made in a hurry. So the owner of the land house, the lady, she said she never got such a delicious food in his life until that time, until that day. But we have a small center in the village, and so they brought also food, they plant of food. They also help. So that called Doja Pangma Center. So anyway, so I went to a lake, big lake. So there's Namjalma protection. So I brought some, maybe, I don't know, 1 or 2, put on the water, stays on the water, because it has something to lift up. So then some buried or something, put it in the water in the corner. So to all the fish to purify the karma and to get a higher birth. So what that is. So we did that. And then next, then there's an organization, I don't know the name. So John, there's one monk, he's a member of that, he joined that. So you buy with his name, then you get cheaper. So I bought boat. I bought a rubber boat, a small one, rubber boat, cost $200. It cost $300, but because I bought through his name, so it cost $200. So I went one time, I bought on the lake. So I chant a mantra for the fish, loudspeaker. The sound is supposed to go into the water for the fish. So we make zamba. You see the blessed water, and then mix it with the money. It's known as money pills, other blessed pills. Then make small like this. Make small like this, easy for fish to swallow. Make small like this, and then bucket. You see, as we go, as the boat is sailed, then the monk who sailed the boat, monk, then throw in the water for the fish, so to help the fish. Charity for the fish. And then, also, like, maybe tomorrow. So this mantra, if it goes in your body, it purifies 2 billion eva negative karma. 2 billion eva negative karma and the 40 million eva negative karma get purified. So I carry that on the outside the boat. I carry like this. So the boat goes like that on the leg. So the covers more fish. Then you come down again like this. So I chant mantras and so each month go to different lake to help the fish. Then there's two flags. Two flags. One has name of the boat, wish granting boat for the fish. And then there's mantras. That's for the people who see the flag. It purifies their negative karma. All the things, 100 eons, 100,000 eons, things come purify, the different things. So, Acha Samahas, if they see that, after 15 days, all the heavy negative karma get purified. All that to help the people. So, 2 flags. On top of that, we have a banner, this traditional color, then inside the mantras. Inside, on top of that, the mantras. Inside the mantras, so like that. So, so it doesn't. So it's people. There's a lot to learn, just by those who can see. So anyway, so each month they go on different lake. I told her. So yeah. So anyway, so you see. So whatever you can do, help. So now he found out maybe, I don't know, not only 10, 20 or something ants nest on the mountain. So he make this food with zamba, mixed with the blessed water and the money pills also. So also with the ants, the charity every month, every week. Every week, that's every week. And then also the water you give to the birds, and then you put his own dharma's blessed pill, money pills, and the 100 million money recited, and then precious mantras inside, which purifies the animals, the birds, and the negative karma, and then easy for them to achieve enlightenment. So mantras inside. So they come to wash, they come to drink water. So all things. Anyway, so whatever you can do is more, whatever you can help to others. So I told them reason how they're most important, most precious, most kind, most dear. Or therefore, even people, therefore now, you see, therefore now, if you are able to have just even little small comfort or, save from small problems, discomfort also. So for you to do that is so precious. That's the most precious. For you to do that, it's most precious, unbelievable precious to offer that. Like somebody needs seed, and so you offer your seed to that person, or things, whatever, you see, offering water, offering drink, whatever. So anything, big, small, tiny, what? Sorry. So, so it's important for you, that is yeah. So see, for you, sorry. It's unbelievable. That's so important to save them from suffering or whatever, even small discomfort, even small comfort to ever offer. So important that's so important for you. I have besides big, even small, so important for you, most important for you. Sorry. Then you see, if you live the life like this, and then is the most pleasing to the Buddhas, bodhisattvas is most pleasing. So you see, mother's child, that she love most than her own body life. So somebody praise a little bit that child, the mother makes mother so happy. Somebody a little bit insult, a little bit harm. Mother make upset mother so much. Give some present to the child, makes mother so happy. All like that, because mother loves so much child. So Buddha, the one bodhisattva cherishes all sentient beings like the child, like mother child. Cherish all the sentient beings. Now, but the child and the animal, human, so cherish the most. One bodhisattva. Cherish the most. Then oneself. Cherish the most. And bodhisattva lived a life totally for the sentient being. Breathe in and out, just only for sentient beings, not for him or herself. So, actualizing path to enlightenment for sentient beings, to achieve enlightenment for sentient beings. Only. So like that. So like that, you see? One bodhisattva, I'm talking about one bodhisattva, cherish the most sentiment. So you see, you're freeing them from, saving them from suffering, and then causing them happiness, comfort. You see? Including freeing them from samsara through dharma. You see? For example, you see, I'm just giving an example. In the now we have 160 Dharma center, summer school. So rest Dharma centers in the West. So when you set Dharma center, you see the teacher, translator, who studied Buddhist philosophy extensive in the whole life, studied so well on the Bisalamrim. So now, from learned teachers, now they to teach many sentient beings who come to the center. The essence, the Lamrim, then commentary, the philosophy. Everything's unmistaken path to enlightenment. Wow. Then you see, now, then the Kasuri. Setting all the center, which is, you need so many people to help different parts of the center work to spread Dharma to the sentient beings in the heart. So you see, for example, I'm just giving one example. So, so many sentient beings, they're able to free them from samsara and bring them to enlightenment. That's the main thing, see. But even though there may not be social service, depend on what the center can, how many people can help. So, but you see, like that you see, like that you see. So, one bodhisattva that pleases most. Helping sentient pleases the most, best offering. One Buddha, that's helping sentient being, one sentient being, even please the Buddha, best offering. Helping sentient is the best offering to Buddha. Now the numberless Buddha, numberless Bodhisattva, it pleases all of them best. So please is the best thing for them. And so the best offering, so all like that you see. So of course, normally when you die, all the numberless Bodhisattvas, they guide you, they help you, they guide you. All that especially practice the good heart. All that like that, all that like that, you see. No place for depression. Like that. So, so I didn't mention this before. Even though I mentioned a few times how this and that. That means you enjoyed food. You have food round, that means you enjoyed food. Anyway. This means also how to live life. You understand? Now, from now on, how to live life. You have to understand that. This is the best life. That's the best life. Then all your wishes can succeed. Naturally, all your wishes can succeed. All your prayers, all your wishes can succeed. By fulfilling others' wishes, everyday life, insects or people, then your wish to achieve enlightenment, everything happens. So easy. So I think it's okay. I stop there. Yeah, I stop there. Okay. So the Kature, or the Refuge Kature, there's the levels, or it's 5% overscale. So 5% or 3%, 4%, 3%, or even 2% or 1%. Even one cannot train the vow, but still there's a refuge vow. So there's unbelievable merit you collect daily life. Unbelievable. So so okay. So you went through the refuge, 3 things to abandon, 3 things to practice.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay. Huh? Okay, then so yes, so success is if you rely on Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, is then without problems. Just pray to Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, and then success happens without problems. Otherwise, if you rely on people, if you rely on the ordinary way, just without relying on Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, rely on just ordinary people, then you see, then it's like the cow. You know, cow, this nose tied with the rope, with the ring, you know. Then wherever is pulled, then you have to go. So you see, then it's up to them. If you rely on people, then it's up to them where they lead you. So it becomes very complicated. So you get into many problems. And besides the success, you get into many problems because you have to rely on different people. Also, the cow, you put the ring, then wherever it pulls, you have to go. So you become like that. So it is said that in the text, it's prayed with Dharma Sangha, all the success. That up to enlightenment, and then even anything. So that's the intelligent, that's the wise one. Then things happens. So how about you see? By taking Refuge Dharma, so then what one should abandon is what one should practice is then even Dharma text is not full text, is even missing pages, or even some part of the subject or something. even through the lines, the torn or something, you don't throw in the garbage, and you see, normally you put a higher clean place, kind of envelope where you keep the those missing pages or text and so. In Solukumbu, where Solukumbu, then we have a cave, big cave inside, where there's no rain, cave. Then you have built a square house like that. There's one small street bar, Kambu Tekpa, but it didn't have roof. So small square, you see. Then you put all the missing pages or things like that, dharma text, then you put there. So it's not, so that's where it is respected. So rain doesn't come. So this is what we do in the mountains. So in the West we do so sometimes I put around the tree, then put a bandage around the tree. So this is where respected, Then the last thing is if you don't replace, then you have to burn. But you see, when you burn, not burning the text, sort of the letters, like garbage, you're burning garbage, not like that. If you do that with dharma text, and then you see, you didn't respect, so you cast away from the object of respect. So then there's avoiding dharma. That is avoiding dharma. Avoiding dharma is due to how you think. So in that way, it's avoiding dharma. Avoiding dharma is a so heavy karma, negative karma, destroyed all the temples, all the holy statues, stupas, scriptures in the world, completely destroyed. More than that, you create karma, negative karma, if you abandon holy dharma. Or for example, you see, teaching emptiness or abhidhamma or something you don't understand. Then you see, this, read, which is Buddha's teaching, but you read or listen, don't understand, this is not for me, this is not for me, this is kind of useless, or this is not for me, this is not for me, so you kind of abandon. You see, I don't understand now, but how I can understand in the future, you have to leave that. Not completely, this is not for me, completely abandon like garbage. That's avoiding dharma, avoiding holy dharma. You have to know what it means to avoid holy dharma. So that while it's Buddha's teaching, then if you think that is avoiding dharma, you have to know. Otherwise, we will create so much negative karma in the life. Even you are trying to practice, but you don't know about what is avoiding dharma. It's so easy to happen this one for us. So that so what you do is if you have to burn all the letters, all the letters become one, silver then absorbs your heart. Then you think that's just the empty paper. Then if you know, during my teaching I didn't recite Heart Sutra, but you recite Heart Sutra, it's mental emptiness, or burning paper. So this is the best way to do. You may have to burn, but without losing respect to the Dharma text. So that. So that's literal letters, so which has Dharma also, then letters. So this we keep an envelope, then this is what you do, if there's not way, then burn in fire. But you without losing faith, without all like that, as I explained. So Then Kadamba Geshes in Tibet, those great meditative Kadamba Geshes realized beings, holy beings, then they see one syllable in the garbage, there's one syllable, and then pick up Kasure, na or something, whatever, one syllable, then pick up, then put on the head, because it shows path to enlightenment. So, that's then you put a high clean plates up. So like that, like this, how they practice, like that. So please understand, please listen, please understand. Many of our centers, the person who was working with the center, I don't know, speech coordinator or something. So then put the prayer books, you see, on the cushion, or they sit, there's nothing there, just sit like this, where people use. Academic don't understand. So you can't put with the bed on the floor, or you can't put on the bed. We have to put some clothing or something underneath there to respect. But you can't do that. Many centers do chairs and put like this. You can't do that. That's our disrespect of dharma text. Like that. So we can't do that. And also, you can't put material things on the dharma text. Like glasses. You read the book, then glass on the dharma text, English book or whatever. Dharma text, you can't do that. You can't put material on that. That's disrespect. And you can't put even statues, stupas, on top of the text. On the top, you can't put even statues, stupa, on that. So normally in the gompa, dharma text right there. So you see, dharma text first, then you have a statue down below, or dharma text side, you have a statue in front, like that. So dharma text you don't put a statue first, then dharma text below. You don't do that. So you have to know. That. This simple practices about refuge. You have to know that. Like that. Then say dharma text. You can't put your malas on top. I don't see much Westerners doing that, but it's more Tibetans or the Eastern people, they're putting mala glasses on top. Glasses, no, but the malas. So mala you can't put that. Put on text, dharma text, you can't do that. So, and also Western people don't do, but Eastern people do that. When you turn pages with speed, like this, then you make wet with your speed, and then you turn the pages. You can't do that. That Rinpoche, Dalai's guru, elder guru, one time gave teaching Darjeeling initiation. So he said that you get born in the hell realm. So you put your spit on the dharma, holy text, dharma. Then that's very common in the East, many people who don't know. So my teacher, Kidhi Rinpoche, then you see, he give water, don't do this. He give water there in the bowl, then you touch there, then with clean water, then you turn like this, like that. Like this, or you see when you read many texts like that. So Khazure, and also also like that. So these things you have to understand, and also please be aware when there's a group sitting on the dharma text in front of you, then you walk over, step over. That's very common in the West, that's what people don't know. So that was not well explained basically, but some of them maybe forget. But you see, Dharma text there, then you walk over like this. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can go around, but not on top. You can't do that. There must know. And then also you carry Dharma text with your cushion Dharma text together like this. You can't do that. You can keep the cushion here separately, the Dharma text, but you can't keep it like that. Or so anything in respect can do that. And then all this becomes obscure your mind to realize, to obscure our mind, and then obstacle to realize bodhichitta, renunciation, bodhichitta, emptiness. So the obstacle to its nirvana, to its enlightenment. So then it blocks you to be able to benefit numberless sentient beings. That's what perfectly freedom from samsara, or you can't do that. And then can't bring them to enlightenment. You can't do that. You can't do that. Perfect benefit. Can't do that. Blocks that. It obscures the mind. Can't blocks that. You have to understand. Meaning like that. Then what else? Also the sangha. So the real dharma is the kasura, the wisdom realizing emptiness, directly perceiving emptiness, the real dharma, and that is the seed of delusions, and then you become free from samsara, and you achieve nirvana. So then you achieve cessation and suffering from that. So those are real dharma. So the others are explaining the path. You to be free, to not be reborn, to be free from samsara, to achieve enlightenment. So they explain that. So therefore you have to respect. So then now sangha, the actual sangha is the one who has a realization of Arya Sangha. Real Arya Sangha is the one who has a direct perception of emptiness and cessation of the obscurations, sufferings. That can be one lay person, doesn't have to ordain. Arya Sangha can be even lay person, one lay person, doesn't have to be four. But now the ordinary Sangha, then ordinary Sangha is who don't have realization and the direct perception of emptiness and the cessation of suffering, who don't have that. And so that one then has to be four. Ordinary Sangha, then Sangha is Gijin, so it will be four. Why four numbers? Is because in the monastery, the Sanghas, when they decide, when they do activities in the monastery, four Sanghas, then you see, four Sanghas usually decide, decide the activities. So that's why so only four, like that, the Kaza. Ordinary Sangha. So ordinary Sangha doesn't mean only Tibetan civilian robes, Tibetan style robes, not all that. It can be yellow robes, the Theravadans, or it can be Chinese wearing white, blue color, or yellow color, whatever. You see, so when you see coming, this is my guide who liberated me from samsara. So you respect. You see, whether you know or you don't know, by thinking that you have to respect. So you create much good karma. So much good karma then by respecting with the bodhisattva. That. So then you can't go over Sangha's robes. Over the Sangha's robes, this is Dingwa, Siddhkava. Only Sangha's robes, you can't go on like this. No, you can't do that. This is disrespect to the sangha, then it obscures your mind and goes to lower realms and things like that. So I can't get realization. So therefore, sorry, Kadamba Geshes, whatever, even piece of rope with the sangha in the road, then they pick up and then they put it here. By thinking quality of sangha, they put a high place. In the Kadamba Geshes in Tibet, the great mentors and the holy things, all that. So this is what they do. Even pieces of rope, yellow or red or something in the road, they don't go over like that. So like this. So the, for example, my guru, this one time, then I go. My guru, Kidhi Tenshin Rinpoche, great Lama, great learned, pure and strict and unbelievable. So like Kature, his holy mind is like library, was like ritual experience, Sudha Tantra. So anyway, Rinpoche comes for initiation. So in the gompa, there's many monks seat like covered, many. So Rinpoche walk, how he walks, it doesn't go like this. He walks between the seat. He always walks between the seat and go up to throne. So that's so you see. So there's a refuge practice. Sorry. Respect of sangha is a refuge practice. So he goes between. Don't go over. Respect sangha. Also like that. So this great lamas, what is supposed to practice? And not ordinary, but even great lamas. So the sanghas robes respect. You can't go like that on top. So everything, the quality and don't not walk on top, So like that. So anyway, okay. So what to stop? By taking the dharma, what do you stop? So the harming other sentiments. Harming the sentiments. That's the main practice. Dharma. Stop harming the sentiments. You have to understand. That one, so harming the sentiment. You see, even you are in the front Buddha, if you don't have a devotion, if you don't have devotion to Guru or the Buddha, even you are in the front Buddha, from there you can get reborn in hell. So therefore, it's the most important is yourself. It's the karma, protect karma, abandon negative karma, practice good karma, cause happiness. That's the most important thing. You see, you save yourself. That's most important. So, otherwise, you see, basically, you are from Buddha, like this like Karma, who served Buddha 22 years, but we always think Buddha is a liar. He always labels Buddha as a liar, and he believes that he sees only liar, even though Buddha became enlightened many eons ago. Or see past, present, future existence directly, all at the same time. So even though he was a Buddha 22 years, but he only labeled Buddha as a liar, he only saw in that way. So he is more faith than the Hindu Guru. So that's reason is because one time we went for then that young girl met the grain offering in the Buddha's begging bowl. Then Buddha predicted that she would become enlightened, sangha tseme. So she would become enlightened as Buddha. So Buddha predicted. So he thought, Buddha flattered her. Buddha gave some grain of handful of grain of rice. I want a handful grain, they offered Buddha's being born. Buddha had too much flatter to her. So he thought like that. So since from that time, he's been recognized as Guru's liar, Buddha's liar. Oh, like that. So it's true, Buddha is a powerful object. So she created cause to achieve enlightenment. Yes, yes, that's true. But he didn't come to understand. So, like that. Oh, like that. So they are, yeah. So, so now I do repeat it. So the so very important the karma. You see, I tell you, in Singapore, I remember Malaysia, there's one family, wealthy family. 2 times I stayed at their house, I think. 21, he arranges my places, my what to do things, where to go. He arranges. When we don't have center. Since the center started in I forgot the name of the center in Malaysia. Lozanda was center. So you see, since center started, it didn't happen. But without center, then he arranges 2 times, I think 2 or 3, I'm not sure. So he let me to stay this rich people's house. So the family's daughter is the main one allowed to offering light and all things in his house, in his office, during the practice with all sick people. And then, Kasore, so you see what happened, the family, they go to take initiation or go to Sri Lamas and, this, they do 21 takes order, they do. But you see, they didn't study Lamrim, nowhere. But you see, it's teaching, explanation about karma, about refuge. They didn't get to study, especially like karma. So just follow people, just kind of devotion, kind of showing, outside. But you see, that but didn't really study karma. So one day, their son died. Suddenly, their son died. Then their family, father, mother, lost faith. Buddha didn't help us. Buddha didn't take us. Buddha didn't help us. Then they threw all the Lama gave statues, many statues in their room. They threw them. So all the statues they threw on the floor. All the statues, all throw. This happens if you just do. Just to outside or people, foreign people, but really study what Buddhism is, and didn't really study karma, but refuge, didn't what call it they have, how can they guide, and all the reasons. How the Buddha's pure holy being that you can trust, all the reasons didn't study. So karma, about karma didn't study. So that's like what people follow. They didn't understand that. There's a Buddha didn't have. Throw all the statue on the floor. There's a danger if you don't study. If you don't study, if you don't study. This is a statue. Logically, Buddhism is logic. The Buddhism is the closest one to science, Western science. It's now getting more and more. You see, so all like that. So the husband. So one thing they didn't study karma, about karma. This if you study karma, you won't do that. No, son died due to family karma, due to his own karma, he died. It's not because Buddha's fault. Nothing. Buddha has taught. Buddha said, "Tunandikva chi medicine, 조회동아 자기 메시지는 이도 와서 중에 되면 좋아지. So Buddhas say two nuns are mighty ones, Buddhas. Don't wash negative karma with the water like the Hindus do in the Catholic, the Ganga and the Pachapatna, you see. So no, that's not the way Buddha liberates sentiment. Second, sentiment suffering is not taken out like thorn. When the thorn goes inside, take it out. Not like that. How Buddha liberates sentiment from suffering is not like that. Third one, not by transplanting realization. His realization in our heart, transplanting, like transplanting heart, or you see there like that, not in that way. So how he liberated our sentiments? By revealing the truth. Sentiments get liberated from the samsara by revealing the truth. That. Sorry, I didn't finish the subject on emptiness, but okay, that's okay. So truth means that. Sorry, I didn't. I thought about to finish the main subject. So anyway, you're through for analysis, and you're through. You're good. Somewhere there. So so Buddha has taught the Kasure. Lesser part, minor part, Sudra minor part, Tantra. So Buddha has taught everything. Everything, you see, part of achieving enlightenment, the quick part of achieving enlightenment in one life, but living Tantra. Then even highest Tantra to achieve enlightenment, even that taking a long time, so highest Tantra to achieve enlightenment in the brief lifetime or distant time, quickest. This quickest way to enlightenment. So Buddha has taught everything. You see, so like that. So now, after us, would we look for? So most sentient beings, even they are born human beings, they return karma to meet Buddhism, to learn Buddhism. So now after us, so we who has karma to meet this Buddhism, so it's up to us whether we learn or not, whether we practice or not. It's a total up to us. So they didn't understand. So then they start Buddha. All like that. That's dangerous if you don't study, especially of karma. So I think that's all. Okay, now repeat it. You do 3 prostrations. Now the 3 prostrations. Those who are taking refuge too. The Guru Shakyamuni Buddha statue, the backside, that's real Buddha, real living Buddha. I think it's in 3 prostrations, okay? 3 prostrations. Like you do prostration duty. You can do prostration this way, to Buddha. Then 3 prostration to me who give a refuge. Okay? Again 3 prostration. Okay, then those who can kneel down, like taking the morning precepts, those who can kneel down, those who can't, then just sit. Okay? With the hands are like this, at the heart. Okay. Okay, then you think this. So I've been actually under the control of delusion to karma from beginningless rebirth. So therefore, I've been suffering from beginningless rebirth up to now. All the suffering of successive illness. What you have been meditating during the 1 month, all the sufferings. Then again, if I don't practice dharma, don't exercise path, then you see I will have to suffer in samsara again without end. So this is one time I've received perfect immediate birth, Miti Mahana, Miti Kasuri Buddha Dharma, Miti Kasuri qualified Kasuri qualified Guru, then because revealing unmissing path to enlightenment, revealing unmissing path to enlightenment, Kasuri. Then I must achieve Kasuri. Free, not only free from samsara, achieving enlightenment, and therefore then for sentient, okay, and then therefore then I go for refuge to Buddha as a founder of refuge, like doctors, founder of refuge, and dharma is actual refuge, like medicine, which cure sicknesses, and the sangha is like nurse, a helper to exercise exclusive dharma, the whole path to enlightenment. Through nirvana, to one's heart. All of that. So, enlightenment, then, that's dharma sangha, all that. For now until they see. I'll think that, okay? Then repeat my prayer what I recited. Yeah. Zumba Gong Su Soul. Then they pay attention to me, so they mention that. Then you mention your name, okay? Da, you mention your name. You mention your name. Shejiwe, Tudine Sungde, Chizi Tsoye Patu, until from now until I die. Then I go for refuge Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. Buddha, the Dhammakaya, the absolute Buddha, the committed Buddha, the Kasuri Rubakaya, also that some of the kind of this. And then the absolute Dharma, as I mentioned before, the true cessation of suffering through the wisdom directly presented, and so that that's absolute Dharma. The committed Dharma is the Tripitakas, the text. And then absolute Sangha is the one who has a realization. Can be ordained, can be man or woman, or can be Kasure, the layperson. That's absolute Sangha. With those realizations, absolute Dharma. Then committed Sangha is the ordinary form members who are living pure vows. All of that. So, okay, I go for the fish together. Kanye Namje Cho Sanja La Japsu Cheo. Then go for it to that. Totally. The negative. Go for it, Dharma, totally. Chun Dojadan Tawa Namje Cho Chola Jepse Chu, the Golasha, hello. Tonanje Cho Chola Jepse Chu Chisi Tsuya Pado until died, pledge grant. Then those who are taking only refuge, then you take Jamra Tamchi Kenya. Then those who are taking the vows, 1 vow, 2 vow, 3 vow, 5 vow, I'm sure you went through that. So, then you think that 1 vow, 2 vow, 3 vow, 4 vow, 5 vow, whatever you're taking, okay? I think that in your mind. Zumba, Sungdo, so, 다 저거도 능게 집 잡으셔도 저에서 현저 then repeated the second time, third time. Zumba 가서 공수 sol. Somebody is able to do exactly what I say. Please mention your name after Da. Da. Shejiwe. Tudene Songde. Sheji Tsuepadu. Kanye Namji Cho. Sangjala. Jepsi Sho. Dojadang Chawa. Namji Cho. Chola Jepsi Cho. So Namji Cho. Gidola Jepsi Cho. The Cho letter of the Dharma Sangha. Da. Chisi Tsuya Padu. Yonto Ginyendo. Zumbe Sungdo So. Oda. Third time, then Ginyendo, I said loudly, that time, then you receive all your only refuge, or over 1 vow, 2 vow, 3 vow, 4 vow, 5 vow, whatever you're taking, then you receive. Okay, I think that whatever vow you're taking, so I answer your own through. So, so, Tumba Gongsu So. Da, you mention your name. Shijiwe. Tudane Songde. Chiji Tsuya Padu. Kanye Namji Cho. Sangjala Jepsu Chiu. Dojadang Chawa. Namji Cho. Chola Jepsu Chiu. Son Namji Cho. Gidola Jepsu Chiu. Da. Chiji Tsuya Padu. All the mind totally run Buddha Dharma Sangha, okay? That one you run if you want to do, you can do in the room. Then from there, I become your Rupan, means master, bring the disciple in the path to Nirvana. So the famous sometimes, all that. So I'm become Rupan, you are Rupan, so Rupan you. Rupan Chi, Sungdo Soul. Oh yeah. Ah, So here I say tabino. Tabino means this method. Then you say lexful, yes. This one. Yeah. Tabayino, you say lexo. You did it very well. You get the first degree. So what? So since there are people different, maybe not. Yeah, maybe some there's only Refuge, but the Refuge has this three negative things to abandon, three things to practice. You see, there's 7 or 8 advices you have gone through. You have gone through. Yes. Okay. So there's a lot of marriage. Many we are living so many people. So now taking perception that's to 1 or 2 or per 3 or per whatever we want. So you think in the front of me, then you have to you have taken you got the vow, you got the press you received. Okay, think that, mental think that. Whatever taking, you receive. You think that, okay? Okay, so now you can stand and draw like this. Then dedication, okay?